Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our weekend collective. All the readings this week have been collective readings. I'm trying to kind of quit posting so much all the time. I have this channel and I have a TikTok channel, and I go live on the weekends on TikTok typically. I would go live here more often, but nobody really joins those, so I haven't been going live. If you guys would like me to start going live here, whether it's in the evenings or weekends, please leave a comment and let me know. I would love to engage with you guys on the channel, especially the regulars who really watch the videos. So let's see what we have going on for the weekend. We're going to do this as a collective, so let's see what we have. The courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So I feel like this is something that we're struggling with as a collective. When I first started on my spiritual journey, courage was the hardest thing for me to find. I'm a very shy person by nature, and you're probably like, how do you be online if you're very shy? I am. I'm an introvert naturally, but this is part of my calling. So I had to step out of my comfort zone, and I had to face my fear of people judging me, and I had to learn to speak my truth. And part of that was really finding my courage. So this is something that you're going to have to work on. I feel like you're going to have to dig deep, and you're going to have to find that inner courage within you. Find the strength to face your fear and find your confidence. I believe in you. You can do it. What else do we need to know from our soul's journey for the weekend? Doubt. Doubt is what is holding you back. So you have to find your courage in order to face the fear and to let go of the doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers. So really learning that you have to trust in the divine timing, that you have to let go of fear, you have to let go of doubt, and you have to find your courage. What else do we need to know? I'm going to pull 4 of these, one for each of you guys' elements. So fire, water, air, earth. Take what fits, leave the rest. Blame. We might be blaming ourselves for something, or that we might be blaming others for something that we need to take accountability in. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So anywhere that you need to take accountability, not place blame, that's something that you also need to work on. And guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So, are you feeling guilty? That's definitely something that you need to let go of. Doubt, fear, blame, shame, all of those things are negative, heavy emotions. So, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So, we're finding our courage. We're letting go of these negative emotions this weekend. And I feel like that's going to help us to make some progress forward. The next new deck I have, you guys are going to see a lot on the channel over the next little bit as I learn these. I like to share them. Is called Dragon Wisdom. Ooh, so let's see what we have. All right, so we're trying to find some peace in our life. And I feel like with facing our fear and finding our courage, that we will find the peace that we're looking for. And it's all part of our path. So we have to stop doubting these things and release the need to know all of the answers along the path that we are on. What else do we need to know? The air chalice. So this is kind of, these cards are really speaking about like baptism in certain elements. So you could also be an air sign. This is really incorporating that you also need to find some mental space or some mental clarity right now, and accepting some sort of responsibility for your own well-being. I feel like your mental health could be struggling right now. So take that into account, that we might need to address that. What else do we have? One more of these. Avalon. So Avalon is one of the dragons that was responsible for King Arthur. King Arthur is featured in this deck, and that this is Avalon was where they took King Arthur after he passed. So this is soul recognition, waking up things from your past lives, your soul recognition, and that there's something missing that you need to incorporate back into your life. Typically, it's aligning with your heart space. So by releasing guilt, releasing any beliefs that no longer assist you in your soul's growth, you wake up where you're supposed to actually be. I get super tongue-tied during Mercury in retrograde, so sorry guys, I apologize. All right, what do we have going on for the collective for the weekend? We're working on healing, focused on practical matters, and letting go of the fear. That we have to learn to make a decision and step out of our comfort zone, that we can't let doubts and fears control what we want for the future. Think about your future. What does it need to look like? What do you need to do? Do you need to come up with a game plan? Are there things that you need to accomplish in order to make your dreams a reality? Part of that is letting go of negative energy that surrounds you. Liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators. We want to let go of those negative emotions. They're weighing us down. And what we really want is to go towards our abundance and our divinity. So the Empress, she's about creation. She's also the divine feminine, so you could resonate with that energy. It's starting fresh. We have some sort of new journey that's going to open up, that's also going to bring us some sort of peace. I feel like doubt and fear are really what's kind of slowing this down. So we have to be willing to step out of our comfort zone this weekend and take that leap of faith, knowing that Source has our back. There is a spark of creativity or creation, and it's part of your path. I feel like this is also going to help you financially if you go after these things. If you're a very creative person, use that. There's a reason you have those spiritual gifts or those creative talents. So use those to your advantage. I feel like it's going to help you on your path, and that we need to listen to divine wisdom. So that the high priestess is all about listening to our intuition. Is your mental health struggling? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like you can't connect clearly to source energy? You might need to spend some time meditating and clearing your thoughts this week, and definitely clearing those negative thoughts out of your energy realm. I feel like you're really overthinking your future or something to do with work or love right now, and that's something we have to let go of, the overthinking. It's a vicious, repetitive cycle that we don't want to continue. Someone could also be spying on you, so we need to be careful of the energy and the people, the company that we keep. But there is some sort of communication coming, and I feel like this person's trying to gather their courage, their confidence, let go of the doubts and the fears in order to come forward. I do feel like the divine is stepping in, that somebody's facing judgment, and that karma is really being dealt. It's almost like this is the final push for that person to really go forward on the next step of their journey. I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work in this situation, and that things may or may not be working out how you anticipated. So let go of the negativity that surrounds it and keep doing the hard work. You do have to shift your perspective. So if you feel really guilty about something and it's your actual responsibility, take some ownership. But shifting your perspective is going to allow you to see things in a new way, so you can make steps going in a new direction. All right, so we are getting some sort of balance, the peace that we're looking for, but by doing that, we also gain a new sense of direction. There's definitely some new things that are coming in for the collective, but our fear is holding us back. So without finding the courage, we won't take that next step. So that's going to be a huge portion of your weekend, is that you're going to have to find that courage to take that next step to find the balance you're looking for. I feel like for some of you, a creative pursuit also leads to love and commitment, and that if you are trying to overcome things with overthinking and challenges of the mind, that you will be victorious this weekend. But we have to learn to shift our perspective and realize that we're not actually trapped, that it's a repetitive cycle, that we waited long enough for these things to actually change. It does look like we have some financial things coming in for the better. It could be a job opportunity. I feel like it's this creative pursuit, but that you might also have to travel or relocate. Know that it's a gift from the divine. It's some sort of blessing, so trust your intuition. And it might even be something or someone that you've manifested. So keep your thoughts positive as you do those. I do feel like for some, there is somebody that's willing to come in and speak their actual feelings, like communicate how they feel, and that might shock you or surprise you. But I think that you two might also have some sort of work to do together, could be spiritually or financially. So nurture what it is that you want to grow this weekend, so these things can change for the better. I feel like shadow work is going to be important too, that you might be doing some soul searching, you're kind of growing or trying to nurture yourself in order to facilitate healing and shifting your perspective. But it is going to take teamwork to make any of these things work for you this weekend. So connect to source, connect to your intuition, and if you need to make teamwork to make the dream work, collaborate well with others. It's also time to have some boundaries with some people or situations that don't work. It's time to eliminate the negative mindset, the negative thinking and self-talk, eliminate codependency, toxicity, and things that leave you feeling like you're stuck, trapped, or bound. And then things gain momentum. There's some sort of forward movement that comes in quickly, and it helps to align things and create the balance you're looking for and open up a world of opportunities. So stay positive about the outcome. Know that the divine has your back and that things are spinning in your favor. You are soon closing out something that isn't working, letting go of negative emotions, negative thought processes in order to welcome in the life that you are actually dreaming about. That's what we have for your weekend messages. I hope it helps. We'll see you soon.